Hey everybody, we are going to go over what sold. So here we go. The first thing that sold is a Minnesota Timberwolves jersey. It's a 2XL. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. So we have Towns. Actually, I've never heard of this guy, but I'd heard of a lot of these jerseys. I'm actually going to let Josh talk about these really fast, how we found these, and where we picked these up at.
Hey guys, so we were in another town here not far from us, and we came across a garage sale. And this young lady had, I don't know, 10 of these jerseys, not just this Timberwolves one, but several different ones. And she was selling them. I offered her a good price for all 18 if I bought them, and she agreed to it. And so what'd that sell for?
So we spent 10 on each one. They were listed at 20, and first she said, I'll give you 5 off. And he said, I'll take, I take all 18, I'll give you 10. And she said, deal. Mind y'all, these were apparently on her boyfriend's wall and she wanted them gone out of her house. So she was willing to do whatever to make them go. But we sold it for $99.99. So we did not take any offers on that. That was a promoted listing, just so y'all know. But I don't think we promoted it very much. I'm going to let y'all know about... Oh, actually, this was not off a promoted listing. Okay, cool. So this one just sold. Awesome. That's even better. Okay, the next thing that sold is some of my favorite stuff. They're small sellers, but they sell consistently for us. I don't know why, and I love to pick them up because they're super easy to ship, but it is... vintage measuring spoons. We list them as replacements. So it is literally just a vintage measuring spoon. It's a 1 tablespoon U.S. standard measuring spoon. They're I can't say this word.
Aluminum.
Aluminum. Oh gosh. It only sold for $6.99, guys, but I can't remember how much I had in it, but I'm gonna guess, knowing me, not very much. I probably picked them up in a lot of other spoons or something.
For probably 25 cents.
Yeah, for 25 cents or something. Crazy. I think there were other spoons. No, these were at the bins in Nebraska. These were at
a bin find.
A bin find in Omaha, Nebraska. So we have cents into this. Because if anybody doesn't know the bins, it's pay by the pound. This thing doesn't weigh anything. So we have cents into this. Thank you, Omaha, Nebraska. So this went for $6.99. So that one is going out as well. The next one that is going out, and another one of my favorite things to pick up, is vintage underwear. So,
everybody loves the vintage underwear.
Everybody loves the vintage underwear. So we're gonna, I think we sold that too. Okay, so the vintage underwear, it is, and they're not even that vintage. I think this was it's 2006, so not that old. I was out of high school, so not that old. Jockey Balance 3 bikinis. We paid $1 for these at an estate sale over the winter, and they sold for $21 even. Now, this was on promoted ads, and I like to talk about these because I don't feel like enough people talk about promoted ads. When we were going through and we're learning, which we are still learning, we are very new at this. We're 9 months in. We started August 2024, and I want to actually say we didn't start until September. We created our eBay, so on eBay it looks like August 2024. I don't think enough people talk about promoted items, so we did promote this. This was on a promotion, but that promotion was $1.37, and then transaction fees were $3.87. So, our total earnings were $22.12 minus our dollar that we paid into this. So, we literally made $21 on some underwear. So that will be going out. Okay, next up, and I will let Josh talk about these, but I will grab them for him because he's holding the camera, but they are way down here.
So the guys, these are just some Pioneer, brand new in the styrofoam. Don't have the box with it, but Pioneer speakers. Picked them up for probably $4 or $5, and I believe they sold for about $36.79. So not a bad pickup there.
And easy shipping because it's already
packed nice for us.
Nice.
All we have to do is find the right size box.
Okay. And guys, I just want to say, again, we've only been doing this 9 months. You don't have to have anything fancy to start. This is what I still today take pictures on.
So this is our glorious picture station at this moment.
I use a Walmart lamp that we already had.
And this tiny little ring light.
That we already had. A $10 blanket at Walmart. And this is one of those things that kids do their science fair projects on, like a little board. And so literally laid it out. You can even see I have it with my hair clips on there, guys. This is where I hang purses. Like, I'm serious, like, you don't need all the goods to start. Just get started, y'all. Seriously, look for the stuff around your house. Take some pictures, put them up, and sell some stuff. You know, we're always open for helping, answering questions because we are still so fresh at this. We want to help as many people get started as possible and not think that you need to have it all together to get started because we definitely don't have it all together. Okay, the next one is a Goodwill find. It's a vintage 4-piece white shoulders. I actually never heard of white shoulders until this. We picked it up. I looked at the comps. They were pretty good. We picked this up like a month ago. Again, at Goodwill. We paid $7.99 for it. It was originally $7.99 for it. It was half off that tag day. So we ended up paying a little bit more than we probably normally would. For it, we did take an offer on this. They offered... We had it listed for $34.99. They offered $30. We did take the offer on this one, but it's brand new box set called White Shoulders. So just because you never heard of it, don't sleep on it. I feel like it's, and you might be able to agree, babe. Isn't it the stuff like we've never heard of that sells well?
Oh, it's always the weird stuff. It's always the stuff you don't know. So look up everything. That's the key.
Yeah,
like look up everything. Those comps. You want to look at those comps. If you can't find it without with a comp or it's got a bad comp, you don't waste your money.
Yeah.
But always look up stuff. That I can't stress that enough.
Yeah. So it smells good. Even it still has its old scratches.
So a $25 profit on a $4 investment, no big deal.
None at all.
It's great for us.
Yes. Okay. Next one is Fiestaware. So a lot of people say don't buy Fiestaware, and we actually weren't going to buy Fiestaware. We were going to buy the silverware. The silverware's comps were really good. We didn't really want to mess with all of this, but we did. So this is from the 1936 to 1941. Do your research on Fiestaware before you go and purchase Fiestaware. If you see it, like, there's so much to learn on it. These colors, some colors sell better than other colors. There's a radioactive red. It truly is radioactive. So just make sure that you're doing your research before you just start spending money on it. We didn't know anything about it, but we learned, while. But like when it's when it's kind of carved in there, that means it's much older. So this did sell, and it sold for $45. It did even on the lid have a this, I guess at one time it broke off. The previous owners glued it back together. So we didn't see this until I went to go photograph it and list it, and I'm like, oh, but it's still sold. So
I think we highly discounted that one because of
because the
cobalt flaw
blue sells really well.
I think typically that bowl without that flaw sells for quite a bit higher than we sold it for. But I'll take $45 on one of the items. I can't remember how much we have in each of the items from that sale, but it's not very much. So
yep. Okay.
What else? What's next?
Next thing is Barbie, which we sell a lot of Barbie because we were blessed with a lot of Barbie. And so we sold, and I thought this was the coolest thing. I'd never seen anything like it, and this is my error. It is a vintage 1994 fossil Barbie watch. I won't show you all of it, but it is really cool. It is in a little tin can, like a little lunchbox tin. I will throw some pictures up with the video, because it's just a really cool watch, but it is fossil and Barbie back in 1994.
Did you really say tin can?
Is it tin can?
Tin can is what your canned vegetables come in.
Whatever. Okay. He likes to make fun of the way I talk.
I don't make fun. I'm having fun with her.
Okay, next thing that's sold is a vintage Pier 1. Imports. Pier 1 is hit or miss. It can sell really good. For the most part, it sells better than a miss. So if you see Pier 1, definitely always look it up. But it is a vintage Pier 1 imports solid copper frog candlestick set of 2. We bought this at an estate sale. I want to say it sold for, we bought it for, I want to say $1 a piece for some reason.
I feel like that sounds right.
We bought it for $1 a piece. It was sitting on the patio. They are the cutest little things. And then we flipped it over and it said Pier 1.
Pier 1.
I saw them. Sometimes I look at stuff just based on, oh, that's cute. And there was 2 of them. So this is like a little bitty frog sitting on its little porch, but it's got 2 places to put the candlesticks. That sold for $36, so that was a great sell. The next thing we have is, I don't always pick up Party Light. They are hit or miss, so you see Party Light, make sure you are doing your research on those as well. Really do your research on everything, but Party Light. We have Party Light. This is a new Party Light Paragon glass and brass tea light boudoir lamp.
Here, I'll grab that one because I think the shade's up here. It's kind of high for you to reach, so I'll grab that one.
Thank you. And then I've got the and I can post the comps too. The picture of it, but it is a beautiful. It's brand new. It's got a little dust. But Party Light, it looks like that. And then it just sits on top, and it's a cute little lamp. So that sold for $30. We picked that up at an estate sale as well.
It was about $5.
I think it was about $5. Like. Yeah, I think you're right. And the last piece that we're going to show is some of my favorites again to sell. A lot of my favorites sold tonight of things we love to sell or that we've picked up somewhere is makeup. And it is a vintage Dior Light Pressed Powder 621 new with puff for $24.99. And I think that one is, right here. So this is out of a lot that we picked up. It was our first bulk buy that we ever picked up. We walked into this, it was supposed to just be a garage sale, and we got there, and it was definitely an estate sale. And we walked in, and there was a ton of makeup and a ton of perfume sitting on the table, and it was all brand new. And I knew it was old because I love makeup, and so I know it was old. I know it was good brands like Dior, Lancome, Estee Lauder, so lots of good brands. And we were both very nervous, I remember, because it was our biggest bulk buy. We were very new. It was at the very beginning. This was in Nashville, and we were like, let's offer him a deal. Let's make a deal. And we threw out $60. We ended up paying $60 for everything that we bought there. So, because we ended up buying, and we still have lots of.
I think we threw out maybe like a $40 or $50 offer on just the makeup and perfume, and then they ended up not charging us really high prices for
anything.
The rest of the stuff. So
Yeah, and we've already made our money back 10
So
times over.
I think we have 20 cents into every piece from that estate sale.
Yes.
20 cents. And we have sold lots of it.
Yeah.
So we're way in the positive on that.
So definitely think that picking up bulk items is like super beneficial to yourself because you can usually get it at a lower deal. So don't be scared to like ask for a different price or to lump stuff together or anything like that. But don't be too cheap either, right? Don't way underestimate like, you know, what is worth. But they ended up just giving us a hell of a deal at the end. So we still have a lot of makeup from that estate sale. If y'all don't have these little things, I recommend getting them, guys. They make my life so much easier. We still have lots of perfume as well from that estate sale as well. So don't sleep on perfume. Don't sleep on, just make sure you read eBay's rules and policies on how to list perfume, especially if it's been used, because there's a certain way that you got to list it. But yeah, this little bad boy sold. So thank you so much for watching our what sold. This is our first what sold video ever, so I hope y'all enjoyed it, and thank you so much.